Woman signed the divorce agreement and took off her wedding ring. She prepared to leave the place where she had lived for 3 years. Before leaving, she called a courier. She had the courier deliver her husband's forged letter of understanding from 3 years ago to him. Then, she resolutely left the city that had caused her pain. When the man learned that his wife had left, he immediately panicked. It turned out that 3 years ago, on the day before the woman's wedding, the man's first love deliberately drove a car and killed the woman's mother. Not only did her fiancé fail to stand by her side, but he even produced a marriage certificate with the first love. In order to bring the first love, this murderer, to justice, she made the first love pay for her mother's death by rioting at the wedding. But due to her lack of power, it turned into a laughingstock for everyone. In her moment of despair, the man came to her aid and publicly proposed to her, and promised that he would definitely send the first love to prison. In that instant, the woman felt as if she finally had support. Having successively experienced her mother's death and her fiancé's betrayal, she was already exhausted, so it was only natural for her to entrust everything to the man. Not long after, the man returned with a notice stating that the first love had been sentenced to 3 years in prison. The woman completely believed her husband. Unexpectedly, 3 years later, she overheard a conversation between her husband and a lawyer. In fact, the man's purpose in marrying the woman was to write a letter of understanding for the first love in